Hi, everyone.
Today is the first day it snowed, so I'm dressed for the occasion. I'm really sad for all
sad
those people
too.
who were happy about snow. You're weird, and I'm not a fan. So we have our current rockstar of the week here with us. Congratulations, Aziza.
Yay, me.
Tanisha's the next one, so start giving me more nominations. I want to hear why she's an awesome FDA, why you think she should win Rockstar of the Week. Tell me why Tanisha is so awesome.
Why is she awesome?
Along with kind of discussing how awesome our fellow FDAs are, I want to send out a huge thank you to Alicia. While all of us got to sleep an hour extra, my hair's a mess, sleep an hour extra for daylight savings, Alicia was working the midnight shift, so actually had to work an extra hour, did 9 hours for our midnight shift this week. So we love you, Alicia.
Yay!
Thanks for taking one for the team.
Thanks, Alicia.
Yeah, moving on, even similar to that is Warm Fuzzies. So can you tell us a bit about Warm Fuzzies?
Sure. Warm Fuzzies, there's the little jar at V1. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard it's there. And basically, you just write something nice about another FDA. Should be desk specific, someone at V1 or MKV, just something nice. So when they're at work and they read it, they're like, oh, well, someone cares.
Yeah, and it'll be really exciting to kind of look at the end of the term. So some examples, they can literally be anything. Someone told Aziza to go buy something nice because she deserves it. Someone told Vicky that she deserved Rockstar of the Week. What else were there? Someone actually told Justine she's pretty, and Justine has a secret admirer.
I wonder who.
Please tell me who. I'm so curious.
I'm curious too.
So this is pretty much like creative freedom. Do whatever you want. This is just your chance to kind of tell fellow FDAs what you appreciate about them. It can be anonymous, but if you want to write your name, that's fine as well. We don't have the container at MKV yet, but it should be coming in by this weekend. So there'll be just a little container at V1 and MKV, and you just put in a post-it note of whatever nice things you want to write. So please do that. It's such an awesome way to just let your fellow FDAs know that you appreciate them.
And remember to be nice.
Yeah.
Be respectful.
Be nice. Use good words, appropriate words.
Inclusive language.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so moving on to a bit more businessy kind of stuff. I just want to talk to you guys about how to handle confidential info in terms of SharePoint logs. I know there's been some pretty difficult situations that you guys might have run into within the last week or two at the desk. For example, if there's students that have certain illnesses, or if there's a student that got arrested, for example, I completely agree that's important and stuff to log on SharePoint. But in situations like that, it is personal to the student, and that's the type of stuff where we don't want their name associated with the situation. So if you're going to be logging it on SharePoint, just log the situation without the student's name. And if it's a situation where you think we need to know the name or something like that, you should email the team leader account with a more full description of what happened with the student's name and info and things like that. If you think it's a very tricky situation altogether, then you don't even have to put it on SharePoint. Just send it straight to the team leaders. That make sense?
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Cool. Moving on. Can you tell us a bit about other stuff?
All right, so emailing RLCs for sign-out issues. This means if you have a resident who signs out equipment and takes a lot longer than an hour or the specified time, or they're very rude returning equipment, running out equipment, I personally would address the resident myself and just tell them, please don't talk to me like that, respect me, but also feel free to email the RLC. And we should be emailing the RLC so they know who it is and they know how to deal with the student. It's important just so they know what to do and we're all aware of what's happening. And I would also say don't be scared to do it because they're just doing their job, we're doing our job, so there's nothing to be worried about.
Yeah, for sure. If you do feel disrespected, then definitely send an email to the RLC because they're the ones that really handle student specific issues. So they'll definitely maybe give a talk to that student, and it just makes it easier because then you don't have to be the one having that tough conversation. Also to do with the RLC, since we're discussing it, is the on-call RLC and the missing student issue. So I know it's been a bit back and forth with how you're supposed to handle this. At the beginning of the year, we'd said no matter what the missing student issue is, right away call the on-call RLC, and then one of the RLC said to not do that and to start calling the John first. Scratch it. We're back to the beginning ways. Call the on-call RLC the second you hear about any missing student cases, even if it doesn't seem like an emergency. So even if the mom's just saying, oh, I tried to call my son, it's been about a day and a half and he hasn't been picking up any of my phone calls, you still right away call the on-call RLC. The only case where maybe you wouldn't would be, for example, oh, I was supposed to meet my son 15 minutes ago, he's not here, and I can't get a hold of him. Then obviously for that you can call it on. But any other cases for a missing student, you do call the on-call RLC right away.
I think also just remember, don't think you're inconveniencing the Dawn or the RLC. It's more about the student safety, which should come first. So if you have to call the RLC, do it. You're not really bothering them because it is part of their job as well.
For shizzle. Okay. For shizzle. I like my vocabulary.
I do too.
Okay, next thing, mail procedure. Can you tell me a bit about that?
So mail procedure, if you have a courier who drops off a package but says that there's a fee that needs to be paid first before it can be dropped off, you can let the resident know that there is a fee. They'll probably know already. You can let them know that they should be paying online, which is easier. However, if they want to drop off a check, they can, and we'll take it for them. We'll leave it in the safe. We don't accept cash.
No cash.
No cash. No cash at all.
No cash.
So the best thing to do is when the resident comes down, ask them to open the envelope, show us the check, so we see it, and then we put it in the safe, and we take care of the rest.
Show me the money. Alrighty, so no cash, only checks, but if they can arrange it themselves with the courier, even better.
Yeah, it's better.
Moving on, kind of do with mail, RTSing mail. I want to apologize to you guys. I know there's been a whole lot of confusion with that. I'm going to be clarifying that now. Procedure has changed a bit. What you're always going to be doing now is you cross out the address, but not the barcode. Address, but not barcode. And also still write RTS in really big letters on it, but don't cross out the barcode. They need that, but make sure to cross out the address. I'm going to try to put in a little bit of a clip to show you what it looks like if my technological skills allow me to do so.
If you have like a demo.
Yeah, we definitely will, in case I can't put it in this vlog. The sheet is at V1 right now, not an MKV, but I've already got a photocopy made from V1 to be sent to MKV, so both of the desks will have a copy of that to just look at. So anytime you're a bit confused about the RTS mail, that sheet is right there for you. Well, last topic for today is the FDA Social. Just want to remind you guys again, where are we going?
Eat sushi.
Yeah, are you going to be there?
Hopefully.
Yeah, you are. Everybody
there.
should be there. It's going to be a great time. Friday, November 25th, 5 to 7. Hello. Sonia from Rep just said hi. These 5 to 7, 6 to 8, kind of one of those two. Friday, November 25th. Please be there, FDAs.
It'll be fun.
It'll be so much fun.
And it's with Rev and UWP, so we'll get to meet some more FDAs.
Cool FDAs. See ya.